Drama queen, you're in the right place. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Trigger warning, we talk about men, kinks, and...
Ew.
Stinks.
Low-key, yeah. Men, kinks, and stinks. So if you're... Click off now if that just is not your tea, baby.
Is that like an energy drink?
Yeah, try it. All the pretty girls drink this, so I don't know if you're allowed.
Oh, the big fat. I'll drink that.
And all the big bitches. Dude, have you I don't know, I feel like I'm late to this. Have you seen the like a Miami 10, a New York 10, and an LA 10 thing? Like girls.
No, I have not.
It's like if you think you would be a 10 in Miami, a 10 in New York, or a 10 in LA. Because those are all different. Baby, I'm nationwide. Right.
I don't really know what I would want to. I don't know what I would be.
Well, like I would think like okay, so
I
I was thinking about it for me. I feel like I was thinking like actually really hard about it. I was like I feel like I would be like a New York 10 because it's like really like I don't know, like
You're really confident.
but I don't think I would be a Miami or a LA 10 at all. I would be like an LA like 4 and like a Miami like 1.
Yeah, I don't think I would do well in a Miami either.
No,
Miami
I
is
could
like-
I could see Miami.
No, because Miami's like big boobs, big butt,
Yeah.
big lips.
Right. Sure,
It's
sure,
very. I feel like a lot more people in Miami have plastic surgery than like LA people actually.
Because I feel like in Miami they're like more open about it, and then like LA is probably like maybe a little bit more, and then New York is like people are like I feel like it's like hit or miss. I don't know.
Or maybe I
Like
would say
subtle.
Miami's more dramatic. LA is probably a little bit more subtle, and so is New York.
Yeah, I feel like New York would be like I guess it would be like a mix, just because it's like so diverse. Which is why I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I genuinely think I would be like a New York 10 because like I don't know. I feel like I like have the aesthetic for it. I know everybody's like, yeah, okay, and a Cleveland 0. Shit, in that
know.
case, I'd be like a Cleveland.
I think you do well in Cleveland.
Well, do I? I don't know.
Honestly, a hot take, but I feel like a lot of people in like
a lot of people.
in like Cleveland are like attractive. At least girls. I think there's a lot of pretty girls in the Cleveland area.
I could see that because I do feel like people now are getting over like that like super like plump lip, like super like fake looking, and I feel like a lot of people around here just kind of like look like normal, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of like I feel like it would be a mix of like a lot of like baddies here, and then there's also like the girls that I feel like are very just like no makeup, chill, nice hair. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like a lot of clean girls, I would say maybe. But the guys, I mean,
They're all like average Joes.
I guess it depends. I feel like
There's a lot of cute guys here, but they are usually gay.
I feel like the straighter guys are more attractive, like comparatively. I don't know.
Mm.
It's a mixed bag. It's I cannot drink
You
these
just made
fucking drinks.
so many different stuff.
I feel like it's like a mixed bag. Like I don't know. I feel like I want to say like I feel like there's a lot of like muscly guys here. Which if that's like your tea, then go for it.
I don't know. I like a dad bod.
Yeah. And I feel like that's lacking around here. I feel like there's
Yeah.
not like a lot of like dad bods. It's either like I feel like it's really fit, almost like runners builds or like swimmers, like really like lean
There's
but
a
like
lot
fit.
of runners here.
Yeah, I feel like really like lean or like those pickleball fucking people.
Pickleball.
Those pickleball. Because I cannot. If you play pickleball, like I don't care. Genuine. Do you know what that is? It's like tennis.
I don't really know what that is.
A lot of like it used to be like an old person thing, and I kind of know what it is. It's almost like tennis, but it's like you're closer together and the net's smaller. It requires a lot less strength. Like when a guy is like, "Oh, I do sports, I do this, I do that," I'm like, I'm in. If they tell me they do pickleball, baby, you're practically doing nothing. It's like chess. I feel
I mean, it kind of sounds like a retirement sport.
it is. So it is. They started it in retirement or in just like old. It started it like with like older people.
It's like initiation for retiring.
in like in a nursing home. But then now it's like a bunch of like those like millennial boys play it, like, you know, like the young professional, like almost like my brother-in-law type.
He plays it.
No, but the people that play it look like him, like skinny, like, you know, just like, I don't know,
Skinny, beard, glasses.
yeah, has money, like that's like, those are the people that do it. Even the people that live around here, like by you, I think they have pickleball courts. Like, why do I keep saying it? Like pickleball courts, like over here.
I don't think I've ever seen one. You know what I used to play a lot is badminton.
Girl, that's the same thing.
I had no business playing
that. That is the same thing. Not my team.
I mean, I wasn't really good at it. It was very frustrating. Like, playing a sport that you have to keep, like, picking something up.
Right. That's the workout, is chasing after the fucking ball. Like, in tennis, like, there's no way I'm getting that ball. Granted, I feel like tennis is probably, like, the most, like, strenuous of, like, all of them. But,
tennis could be fun. I used to play tennis.
Well, remember when we were in high school, I took rec sports, and it was badminton, tennis.
Not badminton.
It was bocce ball with the little, like what? Or wait, no. Or wait, isn't that croquet?
Cricket.
Wait. Wait, what's croquet? Isn't it? That's
is
cricket.
Croquet and cricket the same thing? Because we have.
Wait, I think it is.
It's like that's like when you have to hit a ball like,
in the grass.
In those.
Yep.
In those squared looking things underneath them.
Like, and that's all related to pickleball. Like, though, if
my parents had that game, we would play it in the backyard.
I bet you, I'm waiting on your dad to be like, do you want to play pickleball? Because it's very, that's very like, that's just very like old white people thing to do.
Yeah.
But also in rec sports, they showed us how to do archery.
That's kind of cool.
No, it was the coolest thing.
I was just watching the Hunger Games.
I've never seen it. The only one I've seen was Mockingjay Part 2.
Why did you skip all the other ones? What?
That's because
you did not know what was happening.
I didn't want to see the movie, but I think the people that wanted to see it were the ones that, and I was like, oh, okay, like I'll go with them to go see the movie. I did not remember what happened in that movie whatsoever.
It's so good.
Whichever one that whichever one that one is.
I love that song.
And then, wait, have you seen the new one with what's her face?
No.
I think she sings in it.
It's really good. Yeah, she does.
Like a lot. Why?
I don't think it's a lot. I think it's just like once.
I don't know.
Because I think she sings a song. It's not like that, but like.
And I think
because she's supposed to be like similar to Katniss.
It's a sequel, right? Or is it a prequel?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Hunger Games. I just know
it's so good.
That cutie was in it, who's not cute anymore. Josh.
He's not cute anymore.
I don't think so.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a while.
He's kind of like a Taylor Lautner type. Like, looked good back in the day, and then now is like.
I never really thought Taylor Lautner was cute.
What? You were Team Jacob, or you were Team Edward?
Okay, yeah, and that's the thing. I never saw any Twilights besides the last one. Because my friend...
And yet I was getting dragged.
But also because my friend
Do you remember it? No.
got out of school for it, and I
wanted to go.
I wanted
Something
to go too,
skip
so
school.
I got out of school too to go see it.
Wait, what is that, Breaking Dawn or something? I don't know.
Yeah, it was the last one. I had no idea what was going on.
Honestly, I feel like the only Twilights I've seen is the first one. Maybe half of the second one, but did you ever try to read those books? Like, were you the girl that was like, oh, I'll read Harry Potter, I'll read Twilight, I'll read this?
I think I've read some Harry Potter, but that was it.
All I could think of every time I would read like Harry Potter or like Twilight, I wish I read it before those movies came out, like my mom and my sister. Because every time I would read like the Twilight book, I would only think of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I constantly only thinking of the movie. And it was just like so distracting.
You can't like paint your own picture in your mind of what
at all.
Be like.
Yeah, no. And like my mom and my sister, like they read like all of those books before.
That's crazy.
Which I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know if I sent you a Snapchat about this. Do people actually read? I saw someone post, like, not even like to sound like
you didn't
this person.
No, because what I responded, you didn't even say anything. I said just because you can't read doesn't mean other people don't.
Like, no, like keep it 100% right now. Like, I saw this one guy on my Instagram post to his story, so random. This guy posts like pictures of his body, whatever. All of a sudden, He said, "This is such a good read. Highly recommend." I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? There's no way. And again, whatever, but I've never seen this dude recommend people to read in my entire life. I'm like, whose attention are you trying to get posting this book? I feel like it's the thing. It's like it's the same thing as we talked about forever ago, saying you listen to a certain artist when you don't. Or listening to a certain artist on repeat on purpose so it ends up on your Spotify top whatever at the end of the year.
But like that's kind of crazy to do. Like, do people really do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would. If you see me post a picture of a book, suddenly it's probably because I'm trying to get someone's attention. I don't actually read. Like an audiobook, yeah.
I don't really like audiobooks.
And this is the thing. If you're gonna recommend someone to read something or a book, you better be posting the screenshot of the audiobook and not taking a picture of the book.
I don't know. I have more respect for people that
read. Sure, no, same. But I don't think anybody reads.
Because I mean, like, listen, I don't know. I feel like I would be bored listening to a book. Although that's kind of like watching a podcast.
She has a lot to say. She's emotional about this. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can listen to a podcast. Like, imagine doing like laundry. If she could pet herself, I think she would. Like, is there a dog out there who's figured out how to pet themselves? Like, or who's has $1 million idea? Is there an automatic dog petter that?
I know there's like ball throwers. Like there should be a dog.
Oh, I feel like there is or something. Have you seen those? Have you seen those?
You were so needy. What's up?
Maybe, did you think she has to go potty?
No, I already.
I
already took.
So sorry. You know those things? I saw this thing on TikTok where it's like a bed.
Why did you just look at me like that?
Because I just heard her. Oh, I was like, what was that noise?
Her phone.
Those things on TikTok where it's like a human dog bed. Have you seen those? And they're like small. They're on the floor. They're a little bit like raised up, but they like hug you almost. It's like a big.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It looks so comfortable.
You know what I saw on TikTok today?
A
video of a girl sleeping in a crate.
Girl.
And it was like decked out. It kind of looked comfortable though because it was decked out with stuffed animals and it had like lights hanging around it. But like she literally sleeps in a crate, which I don't understand how that can be comfortable because she was like, I kind of sleep like balled up and with my knees bent, but I can't do that all night long. Like I need to stretch them out eventually.
Was she like a victim of human trafficking at one point? That she like?
I don't know. She said it was from some.
Or is she what
it's called?
A furry? Like keep it 100. Keep it a buck with me.
That
like,
would make sense. Remember
she had a collar on and ears, and you were like, I'm not sure if she.
I'm not sure if she had tail.
She had her tongue out wagging.
Did you remember when they were putting litter boxes in schools for furries?
Not at our school. They should have, but
no, I think they did it like in a area that was close to us, but not like here.
No, they did not.
Yeah, somebody in my family told me about it.
So was it in the bathroom?
Yeah, apparently there's a litter box in the bathroom because kids. This was when the whole like genders, like there being more genders started.
Okay.
And like identifying as like other things. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
When people started to become more aware of the possibility of other gender identities.
Yes. And so some kids were identifying as cats, so they had litter boxes in their bathrooms at school.
Honestly, truthfully, there is no way you can identify as an animal.
If I was the janitor at that school, I would quit.
You can want to be an animal, but you're not an animal.
Yeah.
Or that guy who's like, what is that meme of him? Like how he's like a wolf on all levels except physical. I am a wolf, and he barks.
Oh my God.
Like
that was so funny.
I think there's something else there, and I don't think it's just that like he thinks he's a wolf. Like I don't know what the diagnosis would be.
He can want to be one.
Again, right. I wanted to be Batman when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But like it's not the case. Like I'm not a superhero. Like that's okay. Maybe in some ways I could be. I don't know. But yeah, I think some people, and this is where the topic of bullying works because I mean I think at our school there was hella furries.
Yeah, I think there were some.
Or people wearing tails.
Well, I think that is a furry.
Right.
Wearing
Or
tails.
maybe. I think that's like the sign.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's always just men who I feel like it's always men who be doing weird things.
I mean, to be fair, I think, yeah, the only time I saw people ever wearing tails, I think it was like guys.
Maybe, but to me, I don't know. Like maybe like one of the girls doing it, I'm like, oh, it's cute. Like I see those girls on TikTok and they wear like little ears or something. I'm like, oh, she looks cute.
It's giving like 2012 Ariana Grande.
Oh, with the cat ears. Nobody
She
thought she was a
loved-
furry.
I know, isn't that kind of strange?
No.
I want to know her like thought process on like why cat ears was such a thing for her.
Right, because she had a
'Cause
lot.
that
She had
was
like the
kinda-
rhinestoned ones, and like yeah, she did wear a lot. That's true.
It was kind of like random because I don't really think that was like a thing until she started wearing them.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have. Well, now people like wear like those like little like just like wash their face, like the ones like the like little like ears to like push your hair back.
Yeah.
Those are really cute, and some of them have like
Yeah.
little paws that you can put around your wrist to prevent water from like dripping down. I think those are cute. But no, yeah, when she was wearing those, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't even remember seeing people like other people do it. Like, did you think people were like, "This is ugly. We're not doing that"? Like, it wasn't a trend that like took off. I feel
It really wasn't.
like
wearing
I
the
don't
cat
remember.
ears.
Yeah,
I remember that because like she would wear them. There was like a couple times where I would wear some.
At home?
I never did it in
In
public.
public?
I never.
to do what?
Because like the thing is that they were like cat ears from like a Halloween costume, and you could like tell. You could like tell because it was like there was like it was black and like fuzzy, and then there was like tinsel in it, and then the ears popped out.
Okay, that sounds like what a furry would wear. That's a little descriptive. That's a little accurate.
Maybe I went through a furry stage and I didn't even know it.
Please no. Why? Like, but no. At the time, like when Ariana Grande was wearing like the ears, like nobody thought she was a furry. But I feel like if like a guy were to like walk around with ears, it would be like, something's awry about him.
Like, if James Charles pulled up
Girl,
with cat ears,
girl, no.
he would get torn to shreds.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Did you see that TikTok of somebody saying
at the concert, and they're like, all I can hear is James Charles.
yeah.
And I'm like, wait, why did James Charles actually like low key like pop off when he was like doing that sound? Because it sounds just like him.
It does.
Or unless somebody edited that video of them, because he was like kind of like he found the notes, like he sounded just like that video.
I mean, like he's a good singer. He's just kind of like dramatic.
No,
No, I think he can be good. I think he's just a little too dramatic with it.
Wait, do you see the guy who goes up to like celebrities and just starts singing to them?
Yes.
I think he did one of James Charles.
He did. I saw.
And
that
wait,
one.
what song did he do?
He did the
Did he do
Ariana. Wasn't that an Ariana Grande song
which one?
that he like was singing?
I forget.
God
which-
is a woman.
Oh, you believe God? It's so bad, bro. Well, James Charles actually just released a song.
He did.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like fine. It's a little try hard though.
Wait.
Pick one. Are you a makeup artist who owns a makeup company? Are you a singer? Are you an influencer? Or are you a pedophile? You have to pick one.
Name
Or two.
Two truths and a lie. Where's the lie?
Oh,
Where's the lie?
Allegedly.
There was also a TikTok. This was so funny, and it was of somebody saying like, "R.I.P. James Charles' dog died," and then James he how do you do that? Can't you
Stitched it?
Stitched it,
Mhm.
and then he just showed a video of his dog just like sitting there. He was like, "What
Blinking?
the fuck?" Yeah, just like he's
Bro,
like, "My dog didn't die."
Bro, I love when bitches on social media just like lie and make shit up. I think that's so funny. Like, like whatever. Almost like how I feel like men are constantly lying all the time.
Word.
Real. Courtney got on this, sent me a text saying, this week I want to talk about men. How many lies do you think a man has ever said to you? Too many to count.
At least I would say like triple the amount that they've been alive.
So if a man, here's how to. If a man has been,
how are you? You're lying.
Yeah. If a man's 25, he's probably told at least 225,000 lies.
Wow, you did that really fast.
Quick maths. Yeah, just take their age and multiply it by like 150.
Yeah.
That's how many lies they've probably told.
Well, okay. Let me correct him. It's not that I wanted to talk about men. I just think men are stupid.
During Women's History Month. Well, which is why, like, I'm not gonna tear the topic of men down. I'm not here to tear down men.
I'm here to tear down men.
Well, because listen, we all know at one point I used to be a big man supporter. I would always defend the man.
You would, and that made me so mad. You were never on the girl side.
I know, and that is so true.
He was such a fucking pick-me slut for that.
It kind of was giving pick-me, actually. I don't know why. I would just be so...
No, because, like, if I had, like, a boyfriend, I was telling you, like, if we were arguing about something, you're like, but, like, I kind of agree with him. I'd be like, bitch, what?
And I don't know why I was like that. And it was probably, like, I think, like, without even thinking about it, like, that's just, like, me just being, like, a natural response at the time. I was just like, no, but, like, see it from this side. And I'd always play, like, devil's advocate. And then a lot of the times I still do play devil's advocate. And, again, I'm not going to tear men down. However,
I will.
I'm going to call out boys because I feel like there are more boys in the world.
A lot of boys.
Because I really want to draw the distinction between... I want to draw the distinction between boys and men because I feel like there is
I need a man.
Difference.
So if there's a man out there,
like love the men, hate the boys.
Yes.
And that's what that was like the distinction I want to draw.
The biggest distinction between the two is one's insecure and one is very secure.
Wait, no, that is literally what I put in my notes. I was like thinking about this. I was like what creates like a man? Like, and I was like watching this like one girl on YouTube and she's always like, you want like someone who's like a provider. That's like the man. That's what a strong male mindset is, like being a provider and being secure. Like a man doesn't need to be rich, but they need to be able to provide for like, that's like what it goes back to. Tale as old as time. Like women were always like, you know, stuck at home, doing whatever, taking care of the family. And then men were always out providing. And I feel like men sometimes like complain about how like, oh, well, women are too like strong now or too like liberated. That's not the case. Women, I feel like, have always been strong. Yeah. It's that men have been coddled too much now within like the last 10, 15 years by either their mothers or by whatever or society in general, I think, is coddling men. And it's bringing them down. So women have had no choice but to be stronger because there are no men left. They're all boys. And they all act like boys. We think about like my grandpa. He was like a man, provided for his family, worked so hard. It was always just about like providing for his wife and his kids. These boys right now don't think that way. They're selfish. They only think for themselves. And why is it that men have so many standards for their women, but as soon as a woman has standards for them, I need you to be a provider, all of a sudden they're like, your standards are too high for me.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Like, are you kidding? Doesn't make sense to me. Insecurity, baby.
Insecurity. It's disgusting. And like they just like hate, like men hate strong women.
That's what I was saying is like women have always been strong. It's just that a man knows how to keep women only, I feel, become like upset with men when they don't start like either providing or acting the way they should be. When they start acting childish, they start acting immature. Mm-hmm. And then men will turn around, or these boys will turn around and just be like, oh, well, she's asking too much of me, or she's too like outspoken and she whatever. Like, no, she's not. You're just not doing you're supposed to do.
Yeah, like you're just being a baby.
And also, I'm going to call out a couple of you girls for a second about how these girls that are like, don't shower men with gifts. Do not give men gifts. That is not what you're supposed to do. That's not how the law of attraction works. Women are supposed to receive. Men should be giving you the gifts. But women make up for their toxic boyfriends by giving them gifts, taking them out to dinner, showering them with all these things, and making plans. Don't do that because, number one, men don't want that. When have you ever given a man a gift and he's been like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I love, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They don't, because that's not how their biology is. That's not how they should think. If anything, it only pushes them away more because they're like, oh shit, I'm being taken care of. This isn't how it's supposed to be. So, I don't know. I could go on and on about.
Yeah, because they're like the first to complain about if a woman is, I guess you could just say like independent and does a lot for herself. But then like the moment that like she's asking for something, they're like, whoa, like you're
like what? You're a gold digger.
You're relying on me too much.
Yeah.
Like, but you just complained that she was like too independent. Like be consistent.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Like that's the thing. Like I feel like men need to be less worried about like women being gold diggers and more about going broke. Like literally worry about if you have like enough money to support like family, your girlfriend, whatever. Like girls, have your own money 100%. Don't let him know that. Yeah. But he should be providing in whatever ways. The way a man gets rich, I feel, is by in their head being like, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of like whoever I'm with, no matter what the circumstances are. Like whether they're going to have a lot of money or not, it doesn't matter. Like, but they're always going to make it work for their situation because that's what a man does. A confident, secure man.
Yeah. You're coming in this hot. I feel like I don't even have to add anything because you're like saying everything so perfectly.
I don't know. Like when you brought it up about like, okay, well, we can talk about like men and just like why they're stupid or this or that. And I'm like,
this is exactly why they're dumb.
And I'm like, let me think about why a man is dumb. And it usually just goes back to like them, being insecure.
And I swear, it's like literally like only like one in every maybe like 300 guys are like that. Like,
and how do
like old school, I guess you could say.
Well, and I was thinking about that too. I'm like, I don't feel like you want like a traditional husband because I feel like even them, they're the ones that are like I guess it depends because I feel like they're also the ones that are like, well, I don't know. Traditional, I feel like sounds like a little bit toxic. Like you want like a man who just like respects his woman but knows that he should be providing
and is comfortable with his masculinity.
Yeah,
because I am so sick of hearing like straight men talk about, oh, I don't want to go to the gay bar, I'm gonna get hit on, guys are gonna try to like flirt with me and touch me. Like, no, they're not. Okay, maybe
if they do,
even okay, this is my hot take is, you don't think girls worry about that at straight bars where there's mostly men? But you're too scared to go into a gay bar because of that, when women go through that pretty much every single day, and they definitely go through it way more than straight guys
100%. And they're like, well, the girls are asking for it when they go to these bars, whatever. So are you asking for it when you go to a gay bar?
Right.
You go out to like the bars, like when we go to like gay bars, like I feel like we see like a decent amount of straight men, or even like some of like, you know, our straight guy friends that do go to the gay bars, like they're secure, they're fine, they're comfortable. I feel like a couple of them are like, I don't know, like this one guy, this or that or whatever, but like
all you have to say is, I don't swing that way, and usually.
Or do you want a free drink?
Yeah.
Like, if you want a free drink, that's us. There are like some of our straight friends like that will go to like the gay bars. Like, they like going there because they know they're gonna get like either a free drink or you can figure out how to get a free drink. Like, use it to your advantage. Like, yeah, I don't know. Straight men are just that toxic masculinity is so fragile.
Yeah.
It's like thinner than paper. It is just so like it can come crumbling down so fast.
Yeah.
Another thing too, stay away from, if you ever hear a straight man refer to women as bitches or hoes, hit
You know what
door.
else? You know what else I hate? Because of our one friend, her boyfriend used to say females.
Oh.
I hated that. It's because the way he said it was so like degrading.
It is, yeah. Imagine if you referred to like, if we refer to like, I mean, again, this is like so hard to like think about it this way, but to refer to like men as like males and stuff, like number one, that just sounds stupid. Like if I were to be like, oh, males, like you're trying so hard to not say like boys, guys, whatever, like men, like. So yeah, I agree. Like those guys that do say like, well, these females, like what the fuck does that mean? And like, why are you speaking like that?
Like, I don't get it. It's giving incel.
As fuck. It's degrading. Like, yeah, if you're involved with a man or a boy who refers to women as females, bitches, or hoes, get the hell out because they are not viewing you with integrity, respect at all. Even if they're not referring it to you or if they're referring it to anybody else, get the hell out.
Yeah.
That's
a red flag for sure.
Yeah.
But because I wanted to talk about how dumb guys are, we have one friend who I don't think you actually know about this yet, so this will be new.
Great.
This happened like a week ago, but it was really like nothing, but it's just like the whole like premise of it is just like stupid. So like this guy that she was kind of talking to, like in the summer, they kind of ended things in the fall. So he like texted her out of nowhere and said like, hey, like, and she said hi, and I don't really know it word for word, but I think he said something to her like what's beef? And she was like, what? And he was like, I thought we were cool, but you didn't say happy birthday to me.
Oh,
so I didn't say
God.
it to you or whatever. And she's like,
these are grown people.
Right. Like we are in our late 20s.
These are grown adults.
What are we doing? And he was like, or she said that she was like been busy because she just moved out. She's getting her shit together. She just got a new job. She told her
independent woman.
She told him all of that, and he just said like, oh, and said nothing else.
Not even congratulations. A true man would say congratulations. I'm so sorry.
Right.
Actually, a true man wouldn't even have had this conversation. It would have been wifed up already.
Right. I was like, he's so pissed that you're doing so good without him. I was like, he's so mad because he wanted her to be like, oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Like, no, fuck you.
Not gonna happen.
Fuck you. Like, he's a baby.
So I didn't say happy birthday to you because you didn't say happy birthday to me, is what he was essentially saying.
Yeah.
And what's the problem?
Like, they don't talk every day. They're not like friends. Like, who cares?
I'm not just wishing randoms that I talked to months ago happy birthday.
Right.
It's just not on my mind. I probably didn't even know when your birthday was.
Like, you're not a priority like that.
At all. You know the algorithm where like stories will pop up by the people you watch the most? Your story was probably at the back of the list, and I probably didn't even make it that far on your birthday, so I didn't even know it was your birthday.
He muted. He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted. I didn't see you.
He's that unimportant that he's muted.
But the fact that he knew it was her birthday and that he didn't say happy birthday to her and wanted her to know that screams insecure.
That hurts her feelings.
Oh my God, you didn't tell me happy birthday when I didn't even know it was yours at the time? LOL. You're embarrassing.
Honestly,
that's so embarrassing for him.
That is embarrassing.
And why is it men are so commonly end up trying to do something and then they end up embarrassing themselves immediately?
Right. Like they will try so hard to hurt somebody else's feelings, and then when their feelings aren't hurt, the guy's like, shit.
Well,
like,
fuck. Yeah. Or then their go-to is just like, well, you were ugly anyway.
Right.
Or you're fat.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I never liked you anyway. Like, I could do better. Like, okay, good luck.
Like, so embarrassing. Like, that is kind of crazy. And well, that's the thing, too. Like, men will
call women crazy till the day that they die, even though they're the ones that are actually, like, nuts. They're, like, stupid.
I feel like stay away from those guys who, like, show up in your life out of nowhere after you already cut them out, because men thrive off of getting their ego fed, which maybe not even men, maybe just most people, but like they want that ego fed. So when you're gone and they can't find another girl, they're going to go back to that girl that was giving him everything, feeding that ego, because they are energy vampires and they need it, whatever. So when they're feeling low, they get themselves a haircut. Okay, I feel a little bit better. All right, let me go out with my boys, whatever. They get a little bit drunk and they're like, damn, I'm missing that girl. I need my ego fed a little bit. Without them even consciously realizing that, then they're going to hit up you And it's your job to decide if you want to feed that ego. Because as soon as you start going back and being like, oh my God, miss you so much. Yeah, we should do something. Yeah, we should hang out again or whatever. We should grab a drink. You already gave them 1,000 more days of being toxic, like shot back into their body just by saying shit like that. Like, yeah, we should get a drink. Oh, he's good. Now those messages not rolling back in like they used to. Like they come in and out just so they can get their fix of attention.
Exactly.
Ego boosted. I've been there. I've done that. Sometimes still do.
Really?
You know, I feel like, yeah, I mean, and I feel like, again, that's just like anybody with like things like Tinder or like just like dating apps in general. Like you just kind of like people, I feel like a lot of times do use them just so they can get like, you know, ego boosted. Wow, you have such a great smile. Or wow, it's like, it's a quick way to get a compliment. It's a quick way to like get like that attention. And like, you know, I feel like everyone can use that when they're feeling like some type of way.
Wait.
Like, oh shit, it's not a pay week. Let me go on Tinder so I can feel a little bit better about something.
What was that one message I sent you that someone sent me on Tinder and it like didn't make sense?
I like this a lot.
He said, "Hey, amazing."
Honestly, period.
Wifing him up because he knows how to talk to women.
Honestly, yeah, go after those foreign boys. Like, honestly, a guy who like doesn't like know like English that well, like, aw, like,
I know.
Hey, amazing, like, period, like, no, that's cute.
Ego boost.
That's
a 1,000.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that's all I needed for like probably like 3 months. Like,
yeah.
No, that's cute.
If you're sliding into my DMs and you don't say "Hey, amazing," then don't talk to me.
Like, hey, hot.
Hey, hot.
Hey, sex.
I've ever got hey sex. Hey sex.
Like, okay, cute. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's like what I feel like people are like using those apps for the most part, you know, for. And that's what also where you can find like a lot of toxic guys, because if that first picture is of them abs or whatever, that shirtless picture.
Them with the we talked about
we did talk about that, but
this
reference episode 1, timestamp, whatever. But that first photo, when it's that ab picture, hit the fucking road.
I love when it's the abs and no face. Like, I love when they post their body and no face.
That is how to get some attention, though, because I'll be like, okay, so what's the face? And you're like, oh, his face looks like a puzzle piece with missing pieces. Love that. But yeah, what do you see? Your deodorant?
Is that fuzz or is that deodorant?
That's 100% your deodorant.
I'm sweating like a racehorse.
What? You're sweating like a racehorse?
I'm sweating.
Girl.
When I have the money, it's like you can get like some kind of
Botox. Yeah. But like I feel like, but then it's gonna come out elsewhere. That's how people end up like sweating. Like people that sweat from their heads. Are you a head sweater?
No.
Ugh.
I'm a back sweater and an armpit sweater.
Yeah, I'm like sometimes. That's if I'm really hot, my back will start to sweat. Like when we were in Florida, my back was like sweating, like lower back. My butt sweats. Maybe like my feet, but like maybe not. Like my lower half gets really hot.
But like not really. I mean, I guess I don't usually notice it.
Like it's not like wet though. Like it's just like I feel like I just get really hot from like my lower half. But like oh no, yeah, it's definitely
in my armpits because it sometimes when it's hot outside, those things feel like they're being juiced,
dripping,
being juiced like a fucking lemon.
Milked. But like head sweaters, I feel like that would be like so.
I would be
uncomfortable.
So upset. I would be so upset
with like makeup and shit, like hair, like oh no. Like yeah, I could never be me.
I feel like I was like standing under like a shower.
Someone's blasting you with a sprinkler.
Somebody's just like pouring water.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm not a fan of like sweat. I don't like touching people who are sweaty.
I don't know if many. Well, I mean, why is this like the episode of like kinks and men? Because some people really, they're like, oh, let me go home and shower, and they're like, no, don't. I still want you to come over. I'm like,
no, I want you to go home and shower.
Like you have to shower.
This one guy I dated would shower like 3 times a day.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Not for the water bill, but that's hot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, being clean is just so attractive to me. Like, yeah, no. I do not like when men are like some guys love that. They're like, especially like when you're on Grindr and stuff, like these men, which I feel like this shit is all talk sometimes. They're like, Want to know a word? Grinder is your fault that makes me hate now.
Mm.
Which I feel like, again, this is not a word that is said all the time, but like musk. Oh my
I don't
god.
really think I hear that word often.
Oh, in the gay community, they're like, oh yeah, like musky, stinky. Like there are some guys that love that. I'm like, cut that out, please. Respectfully, I'm not interested.
I don't like that.
Like, oh my god, like people are like, don't kink shame, stop kink shaming. What? Why?
That's not.
If I don't like it, can I not
that's
say
not
that?
a kink. That's just being dirty.
Like, have we learned?
That is
Can't you
just
get
being-
sick? Like
Yeah.
some of these kinks that I feel like people have. I'm like, aren't you worried about something bad happening? Like
Creating a new virus.
yes. Well, and even like with like, I'm gonna sound. I'm not talking about that. I'm gonna sound misinformed. Like monkeypox. I'm like, is that how that started? Like,
Oh my god, is that even like still a thing? I kind of
don't
forgot
know.
about that.
Like, I remember like, I don't know. Some people are like overly friendly. Like, I remember I was at Pride like last year. Y'all want to hear the fucking nerd? When I was at Pride last year, and like this one guy, I didn't like my friend like knew him, and then my friend's friend that we saw, well, his like automatic reaction was to come to me and give me a hug, and I was like, I don't know
Oh,
you. And
yeah.
this was also like monkeypox was going on. This was when one touch was Dua Lipa. One touch was all it took to fucking like basically get it. Again, I might sound misinformed. I don't really know, but like I was like, I'm not hugging you. I don't know you. And if I probably seemed standoffish and probably maybe rubbed him the wrong way, but I genuinely
But
don't
like
care.
it was like
I don't
that's
know. I'm not hugging
gross,
people I don't know.
And you're sweaty.
Imagine meeting someone for the first time and giving them a hug. What? Like,
Actually, I can't say that because I've done that.
when you're drunk, though.
Yeah, that's true.
When you're drunk, you can do that. Are you taking a picture of your dog? Yeah, I'm like, imagine meeting somebody for the first time and like giving them like, I'm not like when you're drunk. I mean, even when I'm drunk, I don't do that. I'm like, okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of like a hugger more than I used to be.
When you're
But
sober,
it depends on who it depends on who it is. If I'm being introduced to somebody, then like,
yeah.
well, yeah, I guess if I'm drunk, then I definitely will. If they initiate when
Okay,
I'm
like
sober,
maybe
then okay.
maybe if you like seen them on someone's story or like if they say something like, "Oh my god, like yeah, I always see you on like so and so's story. You're so pretty." I'd be like, "Oh hey,
I feel
yeah, okay."
you
Like,
want a kiss?
but no, I didn't know this dude, and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my friend so and so," and then so came up to me and was like, "Oh yeah," hi." I was like,
You didn't hug the girl that I introduced you to.
"Probably not. I don't know who it is, but probably not." Oh, from Florida. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about this because this was in
Our previous
lost episode, Lost Media,
Lost
the
Media.
episode that'll never be released. It might be like a clip from there. I thought about releasing a clip from the episode that we recorded that, and I was like, oh, it was kind of funny, but everyone's gonna be like, what was that from? Everybody being nobody. Anyway, yeah, Courtney, when we were in Florida, introduced me to this girl who was from the bathroom. That this girl she ran to from the bathroom when we were in Florida with blue lipstick, and she said, "Hey, do you want to meet my friend?" I fully said no. I was like, "No," and she was like, "Okay, well, too bad. Anyway, here she is. We made out." I turn over and I see them making out, and I'm like staring at this girl's friend.
And
just,
I
like,
had like blue lipstick
she had
all
blue-
over my face.
we woke up the next morning and Courtney had a little bit of blue lipstick on her. I was like, "Girl, we had a time
Chris
last
was
night."
just mad that I wasn't kissing him.
Chris was just mad. Chris was just mad that time. Like, that is one thing. Courtney and some of our other friends, they will drop you dead at the bar while you go have fun.
I did not do that.
I was sitting on a lawn chair at the bar next to the pool alone with my drink
Because I
on
went
my
to the
phone.
bathroom and the bathroom line was long. And then when I
Came back with someone.
when
Meet
I
her.
got in the bath,
Meet her, love her. That's my new girlfriend. I'm like, great.
anyways,
She was not the tea.
well,
Let's just
no,
say that.
she wasn't.
I was in the bathroom. I just thought of this. The fact that Jesus died on the cross for people to be wearing cat ears, sleeping in cages, and men to be taking advantage of women is crazy. Like, And for bitches
This
on
is
TikTok
not
to be.
where I thought it was going when you said. I thought about this in the bathroom.
I did. I was
He had a
thinking about it.
potty break, and this is what he thought about within the matter of like 2 minutes.
Jesus died on the cross, nailed to the cross for people to be on TikTok live.
Begging for money.
Begging for money with Mickey Mouse ears saying, "Oh, thank you for the rose." Like, I've been watching a lot of TikTok lives, and people really do things that scream desperation.
Remember? No, but this is my favorite live, and I think I sent it to you. The
Hamsters.
rave.
Wait, have you seen that one recently?
I love the hamster rave.
Because I think TikTok lives work like that, like your For You page almost. Like you're gonna see people on live that are like curated for you.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure because I see a lot of the same people on live.
Weird things on there.
Let's see. There's this one guy on TikTok live. I don't know why I love him. He's like in like some type of like jewelry, like surprise jewelry. This guy on TikTok live has like surprise jewelry reveals, and he like throws them in like this water or whatever. And that's like his whole thing. It's for like older women and whatever. Like it's like kind of like QVC selling jewelry, whatever. It's like a whole thing. It's not even that exciting, but the way that he talks and the way that he is, he's just so like, I don't know. He's just such a diva. Like and he talks quietly and he has nails. It's very ASMR.
I was gonna say it sounds like that.
It is, but the point of it isn't to be ASMR. It's just him like opening like jewelry. Or what else have I seen? A lot of like drag queens getting ready, which like scans. Like I'm like whatever. A lot of trans girls on live, like being like, "I'm trans." Like ask me a question, and it's a lot of like guys in the comments, like just being like, "I'm confused now," like because they're gorgeous. These girls are gorgeous.
Mine is like weird. Mine's like a lot of like homeless looking people.
Doing what?
Fitting.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I don't know. Just like people like, or like animals like eating food on the street.
No, never seen that. See, you're definitely on animal TikTok for sure.
Well, I am on animal TikTok, but like I'm confused.
Courtney
on where
sent me a
the
video of
homeless
a
people-
pig running through the field the one time and said, "This is you."
I saw that pig again today. I almost sent it to you again.
Oh.
It was a different song this time.
Was it running around?
Yeah, it was still running around.
Whatever. Yeah, what else do I get? There's like some really wild ones on there. There's this one guy who's always on there talking about how like food isn't real and that we need to start eating grass and leaves. I'm like,
I'm not a
don't
fucking
do that.
cow.
And there's always like a well, I'm like, and he's always like talking about that or so many people like reading off the Bible on my TikTok live. I'm like, shut up.
Wait,
like,
that's like funny though.
what's the point?
I wanna come across cosplayers. Brittany Broski always talks about how she comes across a lot of like cosplaying like hot guys.
There is, but I
on,
can't watch some of them. There is a lot of hot guys on my TikTok live, and like I'll always like comment. I'll always like as soon as I see it, I'm like, okay. So I'll always like enter the chat and I'll be like, "Hi, boyfriend," and I'll see it. So a lot of times they'll read it because they'll be like straight guys, and they'll be like, "Hi, boyfriend," and they'll be like, "Okay." They're like, "Okay, Chris." I'm like, "Oh, hey." I always follow them. I always follow like the hot guys. I'm like,
I need to be on hot guy TikTok.
But see, I don't see like videos though. I just see the lives.
After we've been tearing them to shreds
for
the whole
real.
time, I need to be on hot guy TikTok.
Just because like what the whole a man with muscles and like nothing going on behind the eyes, I'm into it.
I want.
Don't speak.
Exactly. I want a quiet man that's like smart but also like dumb.
Dumb. Love it.
Love it.
A stupid man with big muscles
Yes.
and can't talk.
Yes.
Sign me up.
I want him to just. You know what? He doesn't have to talk to
He doesn't
me.
have to do anything. Just sit there.
Just listen to me.
Or he can like, or if he can cook too.
Oh, yes.
If you can cook, let us know. You just walk around in an apron. And a hat.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, a little chef's hat like Ratatouille. Get him a little stuffed mouse to put on his shoulder.
No, that'd be so cute.
To go live on TikTok one day.
Do you have to have
Wait, remember that one guy that kept fucking popping up on mine? I think he was popping up on yours. He had the pink ass hair and he was like on the streets of New York.
Wait, I still see him. He's now he's blonde and he still does it. Oh yeah, thank you for the rose.
He does like, what is that called?
NPC.
Like, NPC. Where did that even come from? Like, who started
Nick,
that?
what's her name? Fucking Pinky Doll.
I don't know. Who that
She
is.
was like the OG like NPC. There still is a lot of NPCs, and I always stay and watch because they're so cringy. There is a guy who
Dude.
wears Mickey Mouse ears and
Really?
speaks like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, so you weren't lying about
But the
that.
thing is he gets like 60 viewers. I'm like,
That's iconic.
all this
All this just
for what?
60.
To make $20 in a week.
Dude, I kind of want to do that, but I don't want to make any noises. I just want to walk like the GTA characters.
Okay,
I just want to walk the street.
I'd be in. I'd clock in. I'd clock in for that. I feel like if I was on TikTok, like I feel like I would just be like sitting there not talking and just being like eating, maybe just like eating, staring into the camera.
I think something that will never get old is people like trying foods and doing mukbangs. I think that's something
Jake
that
Webber.
people will always watch. Yeah.
Jake Webber, baby.
I had a dream about Johnny last night. He was my boyfriend.
And what happened?
Oh,
Dreams are a form
wait.
of manifestation.
Let me tell you about this. This was like part of it. This was like before I was on my date. You and me were at a bar, and
Not a dream.
you said, right. This sounds kind of realistic, I guess, in a way. I said, oh, I got the bill, and you were like, are you sure? I was like, yeah. How much is it? You said $140, and you gave it to me so I could like look at it. It said $1,400. I was like,
that sounds like.
this is so. And then I said, Chris, I think you're gonna have to take this.
And then what? So then Johnny appeared.
Johnny appeared. We were on a date. I don't really remember what or where we were, but I remember two people being there that I don't even talk to anymore. Like they were just like there.
Weird.
Talking.
They must have been dreaming about you too. I think that's what that means. If they like also appear in your dream and you haven't like talked to them in a while, then they were probably either thinking
They're
about
like
you or
thinking
dreaming about you.
me.
Yeah. I don't know. Weird. Did you guys kiss?
No, I was just about to say, too bad we didn't kiss.
Bruh. Have you seen the video of Jake when him and Tara used to date, right?
Yeah.
I never really like watched like any of like Tara's like content that much, but I didn't realize she always goes like, have you seen that video
Dude, the
of him
video
being
of
like,
him, like cringing? Yeah.
I feel like that would be me because I'm like, I hear like certain sounds of that people make and I'm like, hold on. I'm like,
I didn't even realize that she does that, but like she does.
now
do
that he pointed it out, I'm like, bruh, I'm like, now that's all I'm gonna hear.
And that's like funny because my one sister, like growing up, she would always do, like she would always be cleaning her teeth.
Wait, chewing doesn't bother me. I know it bothers you, but mouth sounds, or chewing doesn't really bother me, but mouth noises like that, like I'd probably be like, you know, whoa.
But like I'm shocked.
Back it up.
Because they've known each other for so long that I'm shocked. Like he's not used to it, I guess.
Maybe because like obviously since they're like on like social media now, maybe like watching stuff.
Yeah, maybe
he's probably like
now noticing it.
Like even like with us, like I'm like Courtney, like I'm like I'll like notice this or that or like mostly like stuff that I do that I'm like whoa, but I don't know. Jake Webber, baby.
I thought you like didn't like him anymore because of the
There's
Panic at the Disco videos.
He is so attractive.
They can never make me hate you.
But the lip sync videos that he does, I can't.
No, I love them. They're so funny.
But I do watch all of them.
Because they're so like, it's so like random. Like
It
the
is.
one he just posted, and it's like him
Word up.
and then like him like walking really fast.
Yeah.
Motion, dude, that shit is so
He's
funny.
just like such a like his social media is just like such a like shit post that I'm just like it looks like if you're like sliding through like your Snapchat memories.
Oh my god, yeah.
I like love it. Like that's like oh my god, yeah, Jake Webber, love you so much. I think about
It
you
gives
a lot.
like my Instagram, but his
we
is
should
like
get
public.
like a little picture of him just to put like right here. Him at Jake and Johnny.
Johnny gets to go next to me.
Like I do love Johnny.
Johnny
too.
wears tail.
Mama.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I've seen him wear one before, but I don't care.
We need
If he
to
wanted
know.
if he wanted me to wear one, I will wear one.
Honestly, if you are kind of right. If Jake Webber was like, hey,
Put on a tail.
put on a tail.
Put on a tail for Mama Bear.
want a tail from Mama Bear. I'd be like, baby, I would think so hard like Jimmy Neutron and create a tail out of thin air.
I would try to grow a tail.
I would grow a tail so big and fluffy. That is true. If a guy is hot enough to get, again, full circle with like kinks, if he was hot enough and he was like, I need you to wear a tail or I need you to do this, baby.
I will do anything.
If he was hot enough and didn't want me to shower, maybe. You know what?
You know what?
I won't take a shower.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's all right.
Oh, okay.
2 days though. Or I mean, if you're hot enough,
This is like really off topic.
and if you're gonna
but,
provide,
this has to do with men. It is a man. Do you think Theo Von's attractive?
no. I don't know a lot about him.
I
But...
did not know he was 44.
Whoa.
I did not know
Whoa.
that. I just found that out.
I don't really know a whole lot about him. I just know people are obsessed with him. And is he like kind of like country vibes?
I am starting to get why you're obsessed with country, like accents, like Southern accents. I'm obsessed.
Wait, does he have one?
Yeah.
Okay. That'd probably make me. Does he have a mullet too?
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
that's cute.
okay. Him saying he called her angel baby in his accent.
Oh.
And I was like, I get it now.
Dude, if a man called me
get
angel baby in a Southern accent with a mullet
tail
and a mustache,
girl.
throw me against the wall and call me every fucking dirty name in the
Literally,
book.
You could spit in my face and I'd say thank you.
Just saying.
Angel baby. Wow.
Because I feel like those country guys, they're the providers. They will
country,
provide.
And country guys, I feel like, are so good. I feel like they have so much charisma.
Yeah, they're charismatic.
Like they really just know how to like smooth talk.
They can do it without being cringy. Like these boys that are around here try to be like smooth. Baby, back it the fuck up. Because they're always like these skinny little boys being like, hey, yeah, like, you know, like, I just think you're so, like, da-da-da. Like, shut the fuck up.
No, I want me a man.
Hey, baby. No.
Hey, angel baby.
Like,
my god.
Like,
I would
please.
literally die.
If Jake Webber, like, kind of even, like, slightly goes into, like, a country era, like, just slightly,
I mean,
country.
he's from Kansas. I feel like he kind of has an accent.
Hot. He looks like he'd be from Kansas.
Kansas or Arkansas? Are those the same thing?
Kansas. That's how you spell it.
Are they the same? Is Kansas in Arkansas?
Baby. It is not.
They're not the same thing.
No.
Okay, then he's from Kansas.
Or wait, wanna know what's crazy? Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas is in Missouri? Oh.
You just sounded like you spoke Sims. I'm sorry, what? Kansas City, Missouri. It's a city in Missouri, not in Kansas. Crazy.
Hold on, Kansas is not a state.
It is a state. But I don't know if there's a Kansas City, Kansas.
So,
how the fuck does that work?
Kansas City Chiefs, that's from Missouri.
Missouri, not from Kansas.
I don't think there's a Kansas.
Kansas? Bitch, Kansas it's in the middle of, what is it? Country.
Kansas State University.
Is there, but I need to know, is there a Kansas City, Kansas? And also...
Oh, there is a Kansas. If you gave me a map of the 50 states, I feel like I could get a good amount, but Kansas wouldn't have been on there. I kind of thought it was like a capital of like a state.
That sounds right.
There is a Kansas City, but it's in
Missouri.
M-O?
Missouri.
That's not
Montana.
That doesn't make sense because Missouri, I mean, it has an M-O.
I feel like Missouri should be no, that's Michigan, M-I.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Can you sing the state song? All the states?
I couldn't even tell you how it begins.
Ready? Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nevada, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota,
So when you got to
Tennessee,
Kansas,
Texas.
did you what did you think?
Wait, did I say Kansas?
I don't know.
I didn't?
Maybe they're not in the song.
I don't think
Is
Kansas
Alaska
a
and
state.
Hawaii in it? Because they're like new states. Maybe the song was written for it.
I think I would have hit Hawaii.
I thought it would be.
No, Hawaii
I thought it was
wasn't
in
there.
alphabetical order.
It is. Honestly,
If you gave me a map of the United States currently to label, when I was in school, you had to do 50 states and capitals. I had to memorize
I
all the
remember
capitals.
that. No, yeah, we had to do that too.
Like,
I did not
that's
do good with capitals.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do I need to know the capital of fucking California? Does it matter?
Do you remember what it is?
Sacramento.
Oh, is it? I would literally would
Los
have said
Angeles?
Los Angeles or San Diego.
Or like capital of like Kentucky. Bitch. Wait, I think it's-
KFC.
period.
That's all that matters.
Like, we should make our own map of what the fucking capital should be. Like,
yeah.
irrelevant. Like, who cares?
Isn't ours Columbus? Which I feel like ours should be Cleveland.
Columbus makes, I don't know. Because they usually do it by like what's like the most central to like the
Cleveland?
state. Oh my God, what was it the one time I was like, oh my God, this is not even relevant. Me saying, how do you get to Akron from here? And you were like, well, you go north. I'm like, you go into the lake. And you're like, yeah, you guys go north, and then
I have more of a sense of north and south now, but east and west I'm getting a little better because I'm always driving.
east. Well, no,
No,
you're driving.
I drive out west.
Who created a map? A man. If women made maps,
If women made the map, then I have more respect for it.
the capitals would be named like
Princess.
boobs, princess, hottie. Capital of the states would have
Hello,
such different
Kitty.
names. Yeah, Ohio would be like fucking like Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Like,
I like
girl, let's
I feel like the
change this shit.
names of everything would be way more pretty.
For sure. Like,
If come up with words and meanings.
that's
a heavy topic.
That's yeah. Like who did come up with coat?
Coat. Remember when I told your dad that my dog's name was Oat and he said coat? I said, no, it's Oat.
He's like, oh, what the hell is that? I don't know. I mean, do you have any more to add to the subject of?
Ew, man. Absolutely.
He was
not.
just saying that just made me like low key.
A little nauseous.
I do feel a little bit nauseous. Not gonna, after this episode, I feel nauseous. We talk about things that, like,
You're in the right place.
Bye, I love you.
love you so much. Thank you for attending this
Whoa.
all girls meeting,
Ouch.
women meeting.
Yeah.
If you're a man, you can't watch this.
If you're a man, don't watch.
Well, no,
Well, actually, we want
If
you to
you're
watch,
hot, if
but
you're-
shut the fuck up.
no, yeah, you can't.
Don't talk.
The only men that can watch this is if you have a mullet, a mustache, and
If
big
you're Theo Vaughn, or if you're Johnny Gilbert, or if you're
or
Webber.
Jake Webber. Those are the only ones that can tap in. All right, love you so much.
Drama queen, you're in the right place. Uh-oh.